came into all of this through my own journey through mental health in my first headship, and this is now my second headship. And certainly I understood a lot about some of the things I felt and some of the strategies I could learn to do my job differently the second time around. And I think there's a real blessing then, isn't there, when you can give to others through your own journey. So you can walk alongside people. No one's journey is the same, but you kind of have some level of understanding. And I wish somehow there was a way for people who hadn't walked that journey to understand that and get there quicker without having to walk it. And I suppose I've been doing a lot of that, but I have 250 staff. There is a limit to how many of those journeys I could walk through. So it was then like, how do we then equip our staff at a greater level? And so we had 4 different sessions with Patrick, which was fantastic. And staff would there'd be lots of bubble afterwards about staff just deciding it was okay to talk about those things, a bit like the comments in the tea break or whatever. And the week we did on perfectionism, I did introduce by saying to staff, you're about to find out everything about me, because if there's one thing I've learned, it's my battle with perfectionism. But then who would be in teaching if they weren't a perfectionist? And it was 2 art staff who afterwards went off for a conversation. I walked in on the end of this conversation and said, that was a really good session. Yeah, we probably do expect too much of ourselves and think that what we do is not perfect. And one of them said, but what you do is just amazing. You're just so perfect at everything you do. And then the other one turned back and said, no, all your work is amazing and you're brilliant. And this sudden realisation, which had been in the session, that we're often more critical of ourselves than we are of each other, and just that release of that pressure that actually what they were both doing was more than good enough and was excellent, and they didn't have that pressure.